And we're busting the fat myth, why the right fats and oils can actually help you lose weight this holiday season.
Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Where all the girls are taking over the kitchen, we're talking about fat. Should we talk about fat this morning? We're spending a lot of time in the kitchens during the holiday season, and today's Food as Medicine, we're breaking down the facts and the myths about fats and oils most commonly used this time of year. So Christa Orecchio, clinical nutritionist and Whole Journey founder, you're here to help us out. All right, so we've got a lot of different oils, some good ones, some bad ones. Let's talk about, first of all, oils to avoid. Can you help us out there?
Yes,
Okay.
Heather, I'm so glad we're doing this because you can make or break your health with the fats and oils that you have.
Okay.
And fat is not bad. I want to bust that myth that sometimes we need fat to actually lose weight, to actually get healthier.
Well, because you see a lot of the, the labels, fat-free, and people are looking for those fat-free or sugar-free, but you're saying no. Eat the fat, do it.
Eat the fat. It's just the quality of the fat.
Okay, and which ones?
So which ones we need to avoid. These three, I put a sign up over here. We need to avoid soybean oil, canola, and corn oil at all costs.
And why is that?
It's because they're polyunsaturated fats, and when they mix in the cooking process with heat and oxygen, they become rancid. So then we have these toxins and free radicals that we have to process.
They're just hanging out in there.
They're causing damage. It leads to
not good.
vascular disease. They're also the three most genetically modified crops, and so because they're scientifically engineered, the body doesn't recognize them as food.
Okay.
So they're found in processed foods and a lot of restaurant foods. You want to ask when you go out to eat, what oils are you using?
That's a good question. Even well, you shouldn't have French fries anyway if you're trying to drop a few lbs. But if you want to know what they are cooked with, that's probably the best thing. And I love that you didn't even buy it. You're
I
we're
didn't
totally
even want to
avoiding
spend
them.
my money
We're
on
totally
that stuff.
avoiding them. Okay.
Just
So
the
oils that are good for you. So this is where we're talking about healthy fats. And can you break that down for us, especially this time of year, the ones that we're going to be cooking with or should be cooking with?
Yeah, thank you. So I broke them into the low heat and the high heat.
Okay.
So here we have 4 different options for high heat, and I have one superstar. So we have grass-fed butter. It's important to buy butter that comes from cows that ate grass versus cows that ate corn.
Okay.
Totally different interaction in the body. Here we have the Barlean's coconut oil. Have you ever used coconut oil?
Okay. I have. So I went on a 21-day sugar detox, and it was ghee, a bunch of coconut stuff I had to use to make recipes with, and so it was all coconut oil, coconut flour, anything like that. So, and what I found was interesting about the ghee is that it'll take you away from even eating bread and butter because it doesn't taste like butter, so you just don't have it anyway with that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't taste as much. So ghee is right here, and that's clarified butter without the milk solid. So it's actually an oil, so it's shelf stable. You don't even need to keep it in the fridge. I use that for GI repair and for strengthening the immune system. If you use the right fats, you can really strengthen your immune system.
What do you mean by GI repair? So just so people at home know.
By intestinal repair, digestive repair. It can cut down on inflammation within the GI tract.
Okay, so good fats means your body can break it down. Everything's going to work the way it should.
And grapeseed oil is also really stable under high heat, and so olive oil, right? I think Rachel Ray would have my head, but it's not really that stable under high heat. So you don't want to saute in it. You don't want to turn the burner up high. You want to use grapeseed oil for that.
Okay, so this is all the things if you're going to put in the pan. You're sautéing your veggies, your holiday dishes. This. What do we do the cold oils for? What are these? There's a lot more than I can even imagine right here to have in my kitchen.
We've got avocado oil, which is amazing to lower cholesterol, and great vitamin E in there for skin elasticity. We've got toasted sesame oil, which is an amazing finishing oil if you want anything to taste Asian, right? The last 5 minutes. You can cook your food and then put this on the last couple of minutes.
Okay.
Flaxseed oil. Omega-3 fatty acids are really important to control inflammation and for brain function.
Can you put that in a smoothie?
I put it in a smoothie, yeah.
Okay.
And in salad dressings. It's great in salad dressings because you don't want to heat it. If you heat this, then it will turn into a broken fat.
Okay.
I love this olive oil. It's still living with live active enzymes. It tastes a little bit spicy. And then hemp oil is another omega-3 that you can mix with salad dressings.
Before we go back, we're all the ladies.
Yeah.
How do eating fats help us burn fats? Can you just break that down really quick? Because I know we're all wondering at home how that happens.
Yeah. So when you eat the good fat, it helps you burn the bad fat because it stimulates metabolism.
Okay.
And that's what happens. So even on our weight loss protocols, I'll have someone use a half a teaspoon of coconut oil and just melt it in water twice a day. And then you start to actually burn the bad fats, the toxins come out of the fat cells, and the fat cells shrink.
I know it sounds crazy, but we have to believe you.
You have to believe me. There's a book called Eat Fat, Lose Fat, which is amazing.
Okay.
I want to tell you about one more
fat. Because you look great, so we'll believe her. She's doing everything right.
Thank you. But I want to blow your mind and tell you about one more fat.
Okay, one more fat.
All right, one more fat. You ready?
Oh, she's pulling it out.
I'm pulling it out. This is my superstar of the day.
Da-da-da-da. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. This is duck fat. And I'm just now using it. And I think it's
container like that cracks me up.
Right? This comes from free-range ducks.
Okay.
And it's actually a combination of monounsaturated and saturated fat.
Okay.
You use it just like you use butter.
Oh.
It has more monounsaturated fat than saturated, so it actually helps lower cholesterol.
Okay, all right, we got to go back to the studio, get in touch with Christa at The Whole Journey. Her practice is located in Encinitas. You can also visit her blog, and we've got that linked to our Scene On tab. Raul, I'm going to send it back to you. Good fats, eat the good fats.
Yes, good fats always. All right, ladies, thank you.